What's up, y'all? Welcome to Culture Travels, where we cover the very best in travel, culture, and experiences. Today, I want to talk to y'all about 5 travel trends I think are really going to shape how Black travelers move in 2025. Let's get into it. 2025 kicked off with an aggressive attack on Black people, our culture, and our history. We had already suffered countless loss at the end of 2024. And then 2025, we kick off with the president who was hell-bent on threatening African American culture, history, and people. And so as a response to that, I think one of the travel trends you're going to see in 2025, and I think moving forward actually over the next 4 years, more Black travelers are going to travel to historically Black destinations that offer culturally immersive experiences. Listen, Black people having to defend our culture and our history is nothing new. We're used to this, especially within the American context. And so natural reaction for any group of people when their history and their culture is threatened is to support that. So I think you'll see Black travelers going to visit museums, cultural institutions, visiting historical destinations that offer culturally immersive experiences, learning about African American traditional ceremonies, visiting Green Book locations, visiting new museums like the Hip Hop Museum that just recently opened in New York last year. I think you're going to see a lot more Black travelers pursuing and visiting historically Black destinations as a response to the attack on our culture and history. We're going to support it. We're going to preserve it. And the best way to do that is by visiting, learning, of course, supporting with the dollar. So I think you're going to see Black travelers visiting historically Black destinations that offer culturally immersive experiences. Trend number 2. And this trend really kicked off in 2023 when the travel industry realized that Black travelers spend big, the tune of $109 billion a year. That number has grown significantly since 2023. And even within the travel industry, the luxury travel market recognized, oh wow, Black travelers have luxury and they're spending a lot. And so I think in 2025, you're going to see more diverse representation and the luxury travel really trying to attract Black travelers who are big spenders, but also, and you've seen this with some luxury travel service providers already, they're going to add on culturally engagement experiences. Yes, Black folk love luxury. Yes, we're going to spend big, but also, again, sort of going back to trend number 1, we want to culturally immerse ourselves in a destination we visit. We want to connect with the people. We want to eat the food. And especially if there is Black culture there, Black history there, we want to experience that. So yes, you're going to see more diverse representation in the luxury travel market, but you're also going to see some intention in terms of those luxury travel providers offering culturally immersive experiences or engagement opportunities for Black travelers who want to connect with local culture. Trend number 3, and this one, I feel like this is always going to be a travel trend for Black people, especially Black folk who live in America. Trend number 3 is wellness retreats, y'all. Like, you're going to continue to see this year with so much, again, having just lost the 2024 election, having to now deal with all of the attacks on Black history, Black culture, and our community, there's a lot of emotional weight there. There's a lot of emotional trauma that we are carrying every day as Black people in America. So as a response to that, wellness retreats, hiking retreats, yoga retreats, breathing retreats. Essence literally just published the Black Girl's Guide to Wellness Retreats for 2025. You're going to see a lot more Black people pursue wellness vacation experiences, hikes, yoga retreats, breathing retreats, meditation retreats, man. Self-care and taking care of ourselves, our well-being, that's definitely going to be at the top of the list in 2025. And again, man, I think, again, for the next 4 years, wellness retreats, if you are a wellness travel provider in any fashion, you definitely should be talking to the Black travel market. Trend number 4, and I believe this trend actually aligns with trend number 1. Again, with the attacks on Black American culture, history, and our communities, corporate rollbacks on DEI, the threatening of our history, the natural reaction and responses is to protect that history, preserve it, particularly here in the U.S. But I think a secondary reaction, and sort of something that we sort of ask ourselves as Black folk in America, is when all of this is happening, where else can I go? Where else are there Black people outside of the U.S.? Where else is there safe for us outside of the U.S.? And so the natural reaction to those questions is to reconnect with our ancestral roots through diaspora tourism. So you think Ghana, start off with the year of the return. There was no shortage of African Americans last year getting their Ghanaian citizenship, again, as a response to the rollbacks on corporate DEI, racism, discrimination, or just to pursue a safer, more healthy, fulfilling life, living experiences. I think more and more of us are going to, again, this year, pursue diaspora tourism as a way to reconnect with our ancestral roots and also consider life outside of the U.S. Trend number 5. And again, I think this trend is one that's going to always be top priority for Black travelers, even more so this year with the corporate rollbacks of DEI. And that trend is supporting Black businesses and traveling responsibly. We are going to continue to support even more so Black businesses this year, especially if they're in the travel industry. If you are a tour provider, or a travel service provider, you got travel merge, any sort of travel brand, this is definitely your time. With the corporate rollbacks of DEI, Black travelers are going to continue even more aggressively this year to look for ways to support businesses that are in the travel industry. Restaurants, sure. Hospitality, sure. If you got a hotel or an Airbnb, sure. Yes, we're going to support that. But also like the creatives, the cultural institutions, especially when we go to different cities. What are those museums, those theaters, those like bespoke or sort of speakeasy creative cultural spots that we can identify and support with our dollar? You're going to see a lot more of that in 2025. And again, I think for the next 4 years, Black travelers, in terms of supporting Black businesses, that's going to be at the top of their list for their travels for at least the next 5 years, given the experiences, given what's going on in the country today. So those are the 5 trends that I have impacting Black travelers in 2025. Number 1, we're going to pursue historically Black destinations with culturally immersive experiences, luxury travel with more diverse representation and cultural engagement services. Trend number 3, wellness retreats, self-care travel experiences. Trend number 4, diaspora tourism, reconnecting with our ancestral roots. And trend number 5, as we always do, we're going to support Black businesses no matter where we travel. Those are the 5 travel trends I think are going to shape how Black travelers move in 2025. What about you? How are you traveling? Which of these trends speak to you the most? Are y'all visiting historically Black destinations? What type of wellness retreats are y'all checking out this year? What type of Black businesses within the travel industry are y'all supporting this year? Let us know in the comments. Give me some tips. Give our team some tips. What are the travel trends that really speak to you this year? And what are some of the things you're looking forward to as a traveler this year? Let us know in the comments. We hope to stay connected.